Happy Thanksgiving!
Welcome to Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. We're thrilled to have you join us for an exhilarating mix of fun, education, and entertainment. Each week, we dive into the wonders of the animal kingdom with our featured animal of the week. Aqua Alex features a featured fish from Oasis Aquatics and has aquarium facts. Sports enthusiasts gear up for our Tampa Bay Buccaneers Spotlight and Yankees Spotlight, where we delve into the latest highlights, player interviews, and game analysis. Plus, satisfy your sweet tooth with our CRUMBL Cookie Weekly Spotlight, showcasing the most delectable cookie creations that will leave you craving more. And that's just the beginning. Stay tuned for an action-packed show filled with surprises, special guests, and engaging segments designed to entertain and enlighten. Let's make this Saturday unforgettable.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Saturday Live with your host, the charismatic and knowledgeable Alex Cardinale. Broadcasting from sunny South Florida, Alex is here to make your Saturday night both entertaining and informative. As we continue our countdown to Thanksgiving, tonight's show is packed with exciting segments and engaging content. Discover fascinating facts about the sheep, our animal of the week, and dive into the vibrant world of Oasis Aquatics with Aqua Alex as he showcases his personal favorites, including the stunning orange Xingu pike cichlid, beautiful severums, and the intriguing Lima shovelnose catfish. Get ready for Thanksgiving with Chef Alex's insightful dinner tips and 2 mouthwatering recipes, a savory mushroom risotto and a decadent cookies and cream pie. Plus, uncover intriguing tidbits about Marco's Pizza and Amtrak, and challenge yourself with our movie clip guessing game. Don't forget to drop your questions in the chat for Alex to answer live. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show with your charming host, the sexy and intelligent Italian-American, Alex Cardinale, as he makes Saturdays great again.
Happy Saturday, everyone! Welcome to Saturday Live. I'm your host, Alex Cardinale. I have an awesome episode coming your way this evening. It's the return of Oasis Aquatics featured fish. Tonight, I'm going to show off some of my personal collection from Oasis Aquatics. I've got facts on Marco's Pizza and Amtrak. Chef Alex has some delicious Thanksgiving dinner tips and a couple of delicious recipes, including mushroom risotto and cookies and cream pie. All that and more live right here, right now on Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the chat, and I will answer your questions later on in the show during Mailbag with Alex Cardinale. With that being said, let's go ahead and get this loaded show started. And tonight we are going to start with our first segment, Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale. And tonight I'm going to be reacting to 3 videos, 2 funny videos and a kind of serious video. And I got a couple of things we're going to talk about. All right, so let's start with our 2 funny videos. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I feel bad for Dallas Cowboys fans. I've got a couple of personal friends that are Dallas Cowboys fans, and this season's going to be a long, tough season, a long season of losing, a holiday season of losing. That's because the Cowboys lost their starter quarterback, and it's going to be a long season. Anyway, here is our first funny video.
2 Texans die and go to hell. Satan meets him in the waiting room and he says, "Welcome to hell, boys. How you like this heat?" One of those Texans looks up at the devil and he says, "Heat? I was cold. I was going to ask if you'd turn the temperature up in here some." Wise guys, huh? Well, the devil walks out in the hallway and he cranks that furnace up 1,000 degrees, walks back in there, and by golly, those 2 Texans are in there having a barbecue. He says, "What are y'all boys doing now?" The other Texan looks over at the devil and he says, "Well, it started to get warm enough in here, kind of reminded us of the 4th of July in Texas. Well, we can't pass up an opportunity like this to have a good old-fashioned Texas barbecue." "I'll get you 2, says the devil, and he goes out into the hallway and he turns the thermostat all the way down by 2,000 degrees. He walks back in that waiting room and those 2 Texans are jumping up and down celebrating. He says, "What are you 2 idiots doing now celebrating? What's there to celebrate about?" One of them looks over at the devil and he says, "Hell just froze over." Then the other one looks over and says, "That means the Dallas Cowboys just won the Super Bowl."
I guess there really is no chance in hell of the Dallas Cowboys making it and winning a Super Bowl. I don't know. I've been on Earth 31 years, and the Cowboys have yet to be in a Super Bowl in my 31 years of living. But that was a funny video to get us started. Here is our next funny video that I found on Instagram earlier today.
Thank you so much for fixing my porch, handyman.
De nada, señora Portillo. You know my motto. You break it,
We fix it! And with the lowest prices in town.
Stand back, ma'am. We're deporting this illegal hombre back to Taco Town.
illegal. ¿Qué demonios estás hablando? No soy un illegal. Conseguir tus manos de mí.
Dark in here.
I need my pills.
We appreciate all the tips you've given us on illegal handyman, Bob the Builder, but America just doesn't have enough detention centers to handle them all.
That's a problem. Can we fix it?
Yes, we can!
Bob, you can't let them deport me. You know I was born in America.
Yeah, the 14th Amendment says that makes you a citizen, and it's a real problem. Can we fix it?
I don't comfortable with this. My wife is Japanese.
Oh.
I am illegal. That's funny. Well, our third video for our Keeping It Real video reaction is actually really sad. I believe it happens more often than you think. How about you're in a relationship with your wife or your girlfriend and she tells you she's going to work, but in reality, she's doing this. Check it out.
What are we doing here, guys? Pretty good proof to me. Oh, hey, I'm video recording you, buddy. Video recording you, and you got prison time, not me. Hey, Charlene, all I'm going to say is, are you coming with me or are you staying with this guy? Pick or choose right now. And because, you know what? We've screwed the last 2 nights. She sucked my... and professed to me that she's loves me and wants to be with me forever. And I have it on audio, actually. I'll send you the file just so you believe me. And she swore... You know what she said to me last night? She said, I swear on my kids' lives, Ryan, that I'm not doing anything with Stefan anymore because it was always only about his daughter, and now that that's done, we're done. But clearly that's not the case, is it, Charlene?
Stop.
I'm sorry, my dude. Obviously, she really doesn't love you if she is cheating on you. Either that or she's just a whore. Anyway, moving along, those are our video reactions this week on Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale. Now we have a couple of things to talk about on this week's edition of Keeping It Real. First, I would like to announce that one of our most beloved segments has been retired here on Saturday Live. I have officially retired Karens of the Week. It was going to be retired at the end of 2024, but I made the decision to retire it now, just because Saturday Live was going on a little bit too long. We were almost approaching the 2-hour live stream mark, so I figured cutting Karens of the Week would cut back on some time. Plus, there were a few viewers who weren't really interested in Karens of the Week. They let me know that anytime that segment came, they left watching the show, so I have to do what's in the best interest of all my viewers, so I've decided that I'm going to retire Karens of the Week. I will be announcing a new segment that will be replacing Karens of the Week in a couple of weeks. But remember, the very first episode of 2025 will feature the debut of 2 new segments. 10 Things with Alex Cardinale will debut, and Watch Along with Alex Cardinale will debut. I also want to remind everyone that we have Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale merchandise now available on my website. And later on during the show tonight, I'm going to have my first commercial play for my merchandise store. And you can find the Saturday Live merch on my merch site, which you'll learn about later on in the show. Now, it is Thanksgiving season, and this month is all about gratitude. This month is all about being thankful. So be thankful for everything you have in your life. Your life may be hard or tough right now, for some including me, but just remember to be thankful to be alive and healthy and having great friends. There are other people in worse situations. So just be grateful to be alive and be healthy. Also, since it is Thanksgiving season, now is the time to begin grocery shopping for Turkey Day. Begin your grocery shopping for Thanksgiving today or this week. Fish Keepers, tomorrow night we have the 250th episode of Aquatic Wetline. Make sure you tune in to the 250th episode of Aquatic Wetline tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Next Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, I'll be hosting the Thanksgiving 2024 Recipe Throwdown. So make sure you tune into that to get some delicious recipes. And finally, the last topic on this week's Keeping It Real. Next Saturday, we've got a special episode of Saturday Live. Next Saturday will be our annual Thankful Saturday Live, where we'll celebrate Thanksgiving next Saturday on Saturday Live. Also, next Saturday, it's a special episode because it'll be our 125th episode of Saturday Live. Lots of goodies going down next Saturday. And that is this week's Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale. And now let's get to this week's Thanksgiving Facts with Alex Cardinale. Here are some interesting Thanksgiving facts. The tradition of NFL airing football games on Thanksgiving Day began in 1934. This practice started when the Detroit Lions, under the ownership of George A. Richards, hosted the Chicago Bears. Richards, who also owned a local radio station, saw the potential to boost the team's popularity and attract a larger audience by leveraging the Thanksgiving holiday. The game was a success, drawing a crowd of over 26,000 fans and setting the stage for an enduring tradition. So wow, you learn something new every day. Thanksgiving football began in 1934. Since then, Thanksgiving Day games have become an integral part of NFL culture, providing families with a shared experience and entertainment as they gather for the holiday. Now, I've always wondered, do the NFL players who play on Thanksgiving Day, do they get a Thanksgiving meal? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes, NFL players who are scheduled to play on Thanksgiving Day typically have a special Thanksgiving meal arranged for them. Teams often provide a festive meal either the day before or on the day of the game, ensuring that players can enjoy the holiday spirit while maintaining their focus on the game. The meals are usually tailored to meet the nutritional needs of the athletes, allowing them to indulge in traditional Thanksgiving foods in a balanced manner. This tradition helps maintain a sense of normalcy and camaraderie among the players, even when they are away from their families during the holiday. Another NFL player who was synonymous with Thanksgiving, rest in peace, to the late, great John Madden. John Madden, the legendary NFL coach and broadcaster, is widely known for his unique contribution to Thanksgiving football traditions through his love of the turducken. This culinary creation, which is a deboned chicken stuffed into a deboned duck, which is then stuffed into a deboned turkey, became a staple of Madden's Thanksgiving Day broadcast. Madden would famously award the winning team players with the turducken, and his enthusiasm for the dish helped popularize it among football fans. His Thanksgiving Day broadcasts were filled with humor, engaging commentary, and his genuine love for the game, making them a beloved part of the holiday for many viewers. And finally, our last Thanksgiving fact for tonight. On Thanksgiving, the majority of Americans traditionally choose to cook and eat a meal at home with family and friends. However, an increasing number of people opt to dine out or order takeout for convenience or due to smaller family gatherings. According to the National Restaurant Association, approximately 10% of Americans go out to eat on Thanksgiving, while many more order prepared meals from restaurants to enjoy at home. This trend reflects a growing preference for convenience and the desire to avoid the stress of preparing a large meal. Despite this, the home-cooked Thanksgiving feast remains a cherished tradition for many families across the United States of America. So that begs the question, are you cooking Thanksgiving this year or are you going out to eat? I will be cooking this Thanksgiving. To me, it's not Thanksgiving unless you are cooking and having a home-cooked meal at home. Maybe the day after Thanksgiving, you can go out to eat. Anyway, that is this week's Thanksgiving Facts. Next week, it'll be the final set of Thanksgiving Facts for 2024. All right, and now it is time to find out what's been happening around the world this week. It is this week's edition of What's the Haps. what happened this week around the world. Last night, it was a boxing match between legendary boxer Mike Tyson and social media star and YouTuber Jake Paul. To everyone's surprise, social media star Jake Paul defeated boxing legend Mike Tyson. If I'm being honest, I had a feeling that Jake Paul was going to win because he's like almost 30 years younger than Mike Tyson and he had more stamina. So I'm glad that Jake Paul won. Now, Netflix had streaming problems during the Tyson-Paul fight. It caused frustration and it prompted many jokes online. Hopefully, Netflix can get their live streaming situation figured out because in January, WWE's flagship show, Monday Night Raw, will be streaming live on Monday nights every Monday starting January 6th. So hopefully Netflix gets that figured out. Human head that washed ashore in South Florida belonged to a missing swimmer. That must have been a horrific discovery for the person who found a decapitated head. Gross. GM lays off 1,000 employees amid reorganization and cost cutting. That sucks. It always sucks to be laid off. Premature birth in United States remain at an all-time high, especially in the South, report finds. Does anyone want a side of E. coli with a McDonald's Quarter Pounder? E. coli cases rise to 104, an outbreak linked to McDonald's Quarter Pounders. Well, we all know the damage the hurricane did to Tropicana Field, the home of the Tampa Bay Rays. It is going to be repaired, but the Rays will not be able to play in Tropicana Field in 2025 because it is expected that the repair will cost $50 million and will not be completed until 2026. So therefore, the Tampa Bay Rays will play their home games at the New York Yankees spring training field right across the street from Raymond James Stadium. So the Tampa Bay Rays are staying in Tampa Bay for 2025, and they'll play their regular season games at the Yankee spring training field. And that is what's the haps. That's what happened around the world this week. It's been an impactful week, and I can only wonder what's going to happen over the next 7 days. Well, as I said earlier, next Saturday, we've got a special episode of Saturday Live coming your way. Next Saturday is our annual Thankful Saturday Live. And also, it's going to be our 125th episode of Saturday Live.
Get ready for Thankful Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. Join us for a spectacular evening as we celebrate the 125th episode of Saturday Live on November 23, 2024, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. This special, Thankful Saturday is your ultimate prelude to Thanksgiving. Dive into the holiday spirit with exclusive turkey cooking tips, delectable dinner ideas, and mouth-watering Thanksgiving recipes from Chef Alex. Discover what Alex is thankful for and explore Thanksgiving-themed topics that will warm your heart. But that's not all. Our beloved Tom the Talking Turkey is back for 2024, ready to entertain and educate us about turkeys as the animal of the world. Plus, stay tuned for our mystery guest and unexpected surprises that will make this episode unforgettable. Don't miss out. Tune in live on the Real Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. Let's make this Thanksgiving extraordinary together.
All right, and now it is time for this week's Animal of the World. Let's learn about the sheep.
It's no secret that Alex Cardinale loves animals. Alex has tropical fish and a dog as pets, but Alex also likes other animals, and all types of animals. It's time to learn about a featured animal. What animal will be discussed this week? Welcome to Animals of the World here on Saturday, live with Alex Cardinale.
This week's animal of the world is the sheep. Let's learn about the sheep right now on Saturday Live. The sheep is a domesticated ruminant mammal typically kept as livestock. Although the term sheep can apply to other species in the genus Ovis, in everyday usage it almost always refers to domesticated sheep. Like all ruminants, sheep are members of the even-toed ungulates. Numbering a little over 1 billion, domestic sheep are also the most numerous species of sheep. An adult female is referred to as a yoe, and an intact male as a ram, occasionally a tup, a castrated male as a wether, and a young sheep as a lamb. Sheep are most likely descended from the wild mouflon of Europe and Asia, with Iran being a geographic envelope of the domestication center. One of the earliest animals to be domesticated for agricultural purposes, sheep are raised for fleeces, meat, which is lamb, hog, or mutton, and milk. A sheep's wool is the most widely used animal fiber and is usually harvested by shearing. In Commonwealth countries, ovine meat is called lamb when from younger animals and mutton when from older animals. In the United States, meat from both older and younger animals is usually called lamb. Sheep continue to be important for wool and meat today and are occasionally raised for pelts, as dairy animals, or as model organisms for science. Sheep husbandry is practiced throughout the majority of the inhabited world and has been fundamental to many civilizations. In the modern era, Australia, New Zealand, the southern and central South American nations, and the British Isles are most closely associated with sheep production. As a key animal in the history of farming, sheep have a deeply entrenched place in human culture and are represented in much modern language and symbolism. As livestock, sheep are most often associated with pastoral Arcadian imagery. Sheep figure in many mythologies, such as the Golden Fleece, and many religions, especially the Abrahamic traditions. In both ancient and modern religious ritual, sheep are used as sacrificial animals. Domestic sheep are relative small ruminants, usually with a crumpled hair called wool, and often with horns forming a lateral spiral. They differ from their wild relatives and ancestors in several respects, having become uniquely neotonic as a result of selective breeding by humans. A few primitive breeds of sheep retain some of the characteristics of their wild cousins, such as short tails. Depending on breed, domestic sheep may have no horns at all, or horns in both sexes or in males only. Most horned breeds have a single pair, but a few breeds may have several. Another trait unique to domestic sheep as compared to wild sheep is their wide variation in color. Wild sheep are largely variations of brown hues, and variation within species is extremely limited. Colors of domestic sheep range from pure white to dark chocolate brown, and even spotted or piebald. Sheep keepers are sometimes artificially paint smit marks onto their sheep in any pattern or color for identification. Depending on breed, sheep show a range of heights and weights. Their rate of growth and mature weight is a heritable trait that is often selected for inbreeding. Ewes typically weigh between 100 and 220 pounds, and rams between 100 and 350 pounds. When all dudacious teeth have erupted, the sheep has 20 teeth. Mature sheep have 32 teeth. As with other ruminants, the front teeth in the lower jaw bite against a hard, toothless pad in the upper jaw. These are used to pick off vegetation, then the rear teeth grind it before it is swallowed. Sheep are herbivorous. Most breeds prefer to graze on grass and other short roughage, avoiding the taller, woody parts of plants that goats readily consume. Both sheep and goats use their lips and tongues to select parts of the plant that are easier to digest or higher in nutrition. Sheep, however, graze well in monoculture pastures where most goats fare poorly. Sheep are largely grazing herbivores, unlike browsing animals such as goats and deer that prefer taller foliage. With a much narrower face, sheep crop plants very close to the ground and can overgraze a pasture much faster than cattle. For this reason, many shepherds use managed, intensive, rational grazing, where a flock is rotated through multiple pastures, giving plants time to recover. Sheep are flock animals and strongly gregarious. Much sheep behavior can be understood on the basis of these tendencies. The dominance hierarchy of sheep and their natural inclination to follow a leader to new pastures were the pivotal factors in sheep being one of the first domesticated livestock species. Furthermore, in contrast to the red deer and gazelle, two other ungulates of primary importance to meat production in prehistoric times, sheep do not defend territories, although they do form home ranges. And those are information on sheep. That is this week's Animal of the Week. I hope you learned a lot about sheep. Next Saturday on Thankful Saturday Live, learn all about the different types of turkeys. And that was some incredible information on sheep. We have a live viewer in the house. My friend Jeff is in the house. He says, "Hey, Alex, how are you, buddy? I am doing great. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a great evening." All right now it is time for one of our newest segments. It is time for my bakery's Dessert Shop Spotlight. It is time for the Alex's Dessert Shop Spotlight. And tonight I'm going to be spotlighting a dessert that is on my Thanksgiving menu. So let's get to my Dessert Shop Spotlight right now. And we're going to be spotlighting the cookies and cream pie. Baker Alex Cardinale here. Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you love sweets like me? Well, check out my online bake shop. I sell cookies, brownies, and other desserts online. I now have an online bakery called Alex's Dessert Shop. To find out more information on my online bakery, just go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Alex's Dessert Shop. On that page, you'll find my monthly menu, and you'll see all the delicious cookies and baked goods that I am offering. Take a look at the menu, and once you've decided what you want to order, email me at alexgoyankeescardinale19@gmail.com. To place an order, just email alexgoyankeescardinale19@gmail.com. To try one of my delicious products, go to facebook.com/Alex's Dessert Shop. All right, so the cookies and cream pie is basically a no-bake Oreo cheesecake, but it is really good. It is one of the best things that I make. The cookies and cream pie has cream cheese, Cool Whip, powdered sugar, and Oreos in a Oreo pie crust. It is really, really good, and it is available right now at Alex's Dessert Shop. Just go to facebook.com/Alex's Dessert Shop and see how to order a cookies and cream pie and my other offerings for Thanksgiving. Well, later on tonight, Chef Alex will be giving out his cookies and cream pie recipe as one of his 2 recipes tonight here on Saturday Live. Well, last week here on my YouTube channel, I announced that I will be opening my very own merchandise store to coincide with the release of my new network coming in January, the A.C.E network. Well, with the holidays coming up, my new website is officially up and running, and the merchandise is officially for sale. At the moment, I have some Christmas sweaters that are for sale that are very beautiful. So if you're looking for a beautiful Christmas sweater this holiday season, be sure to check out my website. I also have some Oasis Aquatics merch and a whole lot more. For more information on my new website and how you can purchase merchandise, check out this brief promo that I made. Alex Cardinale here, host, CEO, and founder of the Alex Cardinale Network, set to premiere January 2nd right here on this YouTube channel. But I'm here to officially announce my merchandise store is officially up and running, and you can purchase merchandise today to support the A.C.E network. I've got some beautiful Christmas sweaters and some beautiful merchandise available for purchase right now. So in this commercial, I'm going to show you all the amazing merchandise we have and how you can become a member for a low price of $25 per month and everything the membership has to offer. So our official webpage and our official fan page is now up and running. It's the real Alex Cardinale shop.fourthwall.com, and the link will be available in every live stream and every video on YouTube. So once you get to our homepage, you're going to scroll down to where it says Step into the Future. You're then going to click on Explore the Collection, and that's going to show you all of the merchandise that I have for sale. So at the moment, you can see that I've got some beautiful Christmas sweaters. I've got a beautiful Merry Christmas Relax Fit that has the Merry Christmas logo on there and a picture of me. We have a Santa Claus sweater. It has a picture of me on the back. It says Merry Christmas from Alex Cardinale. We've got a Saturday Live hoodie featuring the A.C.E network logo and the Saturday Live 2025 logo. We've got another Merry Christmas sweater. We've got some Oasis Aquatics merch since I am a brand ambassador for Oasis Aquatics. A beautiful cup, a beautiful duffel bag. And I've got an Under Armour A.C.E network hoodie and some A.C.E network fish shirts. I've got an Oasis Aquatics A.C.E network hoodie and a couple other A.C.E network merchandise. More merchandise will be added to the site momentarily. From now until December 20th, 2024, in honor of the Christmas season, spend $50 or more and get free shipping. Just use promo code Christmas2024. Spend $50 or more, get free shipping. So basically, by purchasing one of our Christmas sweaters, you're automatically getting free shipping. Or spend $50 or more and get free shipping. Some amazing merch available right now. So let's go back to our homepage, and I want to show you some other cool options on my webpage. If you don't want to buy it merchandise, that's fine. You could also become a loyal member. If I can scroll to the bottom here. So you can become a member For $25 per month, you can become a loyal supporter. And here's all the benefits you get from being a loyal supporter. You will get access to community messages here on Fourth Wall. That means you can post directly to me, and only I and you can see your messages. You will get exclusive product discounts. You will get videos published only here on Fourth Wall, and you'll get to host your own segment on Saturday Live or Sunday Live with Aqua Alex and more. So if you're already a content creator or a fish keeper and you want to get out in the world, you'll have your own segment on Saturday Live or Sunday Live with Aqua Alex. All that for $25 per month. Now, if you become a loyal supporter, you automatically get 25% off all merch and free shipping. So consider becoming a member. Now, if you don't want to become a member, you can always donate to the show. Right there is the donate and send message. So you're allowed to send me any message you want, as well as a donation. All donations are appreciated and will go directly towards the show. So that is our merchandise, and that is our membership. As you can see, the website also includes YouTube videos about Oasis Aquatics, our sponsor, and Instagram post. So you can see what I posted on Instagram. And the website is the real Alex Cardinale shop.fourthwall.com. Spend $50 or more, get free shipping. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, and that is our A.C.E Network merchandise promo. Hopefully you'll purchase some amazing merchandise. And now we're going to welcome Chef Alex to the show. Here is Chef Alex Thanksgiving dinner tip for tonight. Chef Alex here on Saturday Live for my Thanksgiving dinner tips. Can you guys and gals believe Thanksgiving is next Thursday? Thanksgiving is quickly approaching. Anyway, tonight I'm going to have dinner tips on the main course. I'm going to have dinner tips on meats and sauces. Now, depending on your family, you may have one main course, which would be turkey. You may have two main courses, which would be turkey and a ham, or turkey and a prime rib, or you may have three different main courses. Well, today we're going to prepare for the extreme. We're going to prepare that you have three main courses. I'm going to give you some tips for making the best meats and sauces. I'm going to give you tips for making a turkey, a prime rib, and also a delicious honey ham. So let's get those delicious Thanksgiving dinner tips started. Thanksgiving is a time to celebrate with a bountiful feast, and the choice of meats and sauces can greatly enhance the meal. Now, traditionally, turkey takes center stage, often roasted to perfection and sometimes accompanied by a flavorful stuffing. For those looking to diversify their offerings, honey glazed ham provides a sweet and savory alternative, while a succulent roast beef or lamb can add an elegant touch to the table. Sauces are crucial for adding depth and moisture. Classic gravy made from turkey drippings is a must-have. Cranberry sauce, with its tart sweetness, complements the richness of the meat beautifully. For a twist, consider a garlic herb butter for the roast beef or a mint jelly for the lamb. These selections include and invite a delightful variety to the Thanksgiving table, catering to diverse tastes and creating a memorable dining experience. Now let's talk about making the perfect prime rib. Preparing the most amazing prime rib requires a few key steps to ensure a flavorful and tender result. Start by selecting a high-quality cut of meat, preferably with good marbling and a nice layer of fat, as this will enhance the flavor and juiciness of the roast. Allow the prime rib to reach room temperature before cooking, which usually takes about an hour. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit to create a searing environment for the meat. Season the roast generously with kosher salt, freshly ground black pepper, and any additional herbs or spices you prefer, such as rosemary or garlic. Place the roast bone side down in a roasting pan and cook at the high heat for 15 to 20 minutes to form a crust. Then lower the oven temperature to 325 degrees Fahrenheit and continue roasting until the internal temperature reaches your desired doneness. 120 degrees Fahrenheit for rare, 130 degrees Fahrenheit for medium rare, or 140 degrees Fahrenheit for medium. After removing the roast from the oven, tent it with aluminum foil and let it rest for 20 to 30 minutes. This allows the juices to redistribute, resulting in a more succulent piece of meat. Finally, carve the prime rib and serve it with your favorite sides and a rich au jus or horseradish sauce. Au jus is a flavorful beef sauce often served alongside prime rib or roast beef to enhance the dish with its rich, savory taste. To make a simple au jus, start by collecting the drippings from your roast beef. These drippings carry the essence and flavor of the meat. Place the skillet or saucepan over medium heat and pour in the drippings along with any leftover bits of meat or fat. If needed, add a little beef broth to increase the volume and depth of flavor. Stir in a splash of red wine or Worcestershire sauce for additional complexity. Allow the mixture to simmer gently, reducing slightly to concentrate the flavors. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Strain the liquid through a fine mesh sieve to remove any solid particles, ensuring a smooth, velvety texture. Serve your homemade au jus warm alongside your prime rib or your roast beef for a delicious accompaniment. Preparing the best honey glazed ham involves a combination of choosing quality ingredients and following a careful cooking process to ensure the ham is flavorful and juicy. Start with a fully cooked bone-in ham for the best texture and taste. Preheat your oven to 325. While the oven is heating, prepare the glaze by mixing together honey, brown sugar, Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar, and a pinch of ground cloves. Score the surface of the ham in a diamond pattern, and if desired, stud it with the whole cloves for added aroma and flavor. Place the ham in a roasting pan, cover it loosely with foil, and bake for about 10 to 15 minutes per pound. During the last 30 minutes of cooking, remove the foil, brush the glaze generously over the ham, and return it to the oven, basting occasionally to build up a thick, caramelized coating. Let the ham rest for at least 15 minutes before slicing to allow the juices to redistribute. And now the main event for Thanksgiving, and that is turkey. Roasting a turkey and making homemade gravy can be a rewarding culinary experience with few key tips. First, ensure your turkey is completely thawed and at room temperature before cooking to promote everything is cooking properly and to promote even roasting. Preheat your oven to 325 and season the turkey generously inside and out with salt and pepper and any preferred herbs. For extra moisture and flavor, consider placing aromatics like onions, garlic, and herbs inside the cavity. Basting the turkey with its own juices every 30 to 45 minutes can help keep it moist. Cover the turkey loosely with foil for the first 2/3 of the cooking time, removing it towards the end to allow the skin to crisp. Remember, turkey is done when the meat thermometer reads 165 degrees Fahrenheit. However, you can take it out of the oven at 162 because you're going to let the turkey rest for 20 minutes before carving to allow the juices to redistribute. And as the turkey rests, carry on cooking will continue cooking the turkey. Now let's talk about making homemade gravy. For homemade gravy, use the turkey drippings as your base. Skim the fat from the drippings and place them in a saucepan. Stir in flour to create a roux, cooking until golden brown. Gradually whisk in turkey or chicken stock until you achieve your desired consistency. Season with salt, pepper, and a splash of cream for richness. Strain the gravy if you prefer a smoother texture. Enjoy your perfectly roasted turkey and delicious homemade gravy. And those are my dinner tips tonight here on Saturday Live. I, Chef Alex, will be back later on in the show with 2 delicious Thanksgiving recipes. I'll have a delicious mushroom risotto recipe and a delicious cookies and cream recipe. All right, folks, thank you for listening to my Thanksgiving dinner tips. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And don't miss the Thanksgiving Day broadcast this Thanksgiving, November 28th, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Here's what you can expect on the Thanksgiving Day broadcast.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Get ready for a festive and fun-filled morning as Alex Cardinale hosts the annual Thanksgiving Day 2024 live. Join us on Thursday, November 28th. At 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific on the Real Alex Cardinale YouTube channel for an unforgettable live stream experience. Presented by Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. This year's event promises exciting appearances from your favorite personas: Aqua Alex, Detective Alex, and Chef Alex. Dive into the aquatic world with Aqua Alex as he shares his stunning fish collection and reflects on the gratitude of being an aquarium hobbyist. Detective Alex will unravel the mysteries of infamous Thanksgiving Day crimes, adding a thrilling twist to your holiday morning. Meanwhile, Chef Alex will rescue your Thanksgiving kitchen with last-minute cooking tips, guide you to a perfectly juicy turkey, and help you host the ultimate Thanksgiving dinner. But that's not all. Alex will share his thoughts on gratitude, discuss what everyone should be thankful for, provide an NFL Thanksgiving Day preview and predictions, explore the hottest Black Friday sales, and so much more. This is the only live stream of its kind, airing early to kick off your Thanksgiving celebrations right. Mark your calendars and don't miss out on this annual tradition with Alex Cardinale. See you there. Thanksgiving Day, November 28, 2024 at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time, YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
The 2024 Thanksgiving Day Live is live 1 week from this Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Welcome back to Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. If you have any questions you want me to answer, please post them in the chat, and I will answer your questions during Mailbag with Alex Cardinale. We still have plenty of awesome stuff coming up tonight on Saturday Live, including in a few minutes the return of Oasis Aquatics featured fish, and we're going to be playing Guess This momentarily, where you can guess the movie clips that I am playing. That is still to come momentarily here on Saturday Live. But right now, let's learn about Marco's Pizza. It's our first set of facts, and now we are going to learn about Marco's Pizza. It's time for my first set of facts tonight here on Saturday Live. And tonight, my first set of facts is on a delicious pizza company known as Marco's Pizza. I was first introduced to Marco's Pizza here in Southern Florida, and I really love it. So if you don't have a Marco's Pizza in your area, you are truly missing out. Anyway, let's learn about Marco's Pizza. Marco's Pizza was founded in 1978 by Italian immigrant Pasquale Pat Gimaracco. And Marco Pizza is known for its authentic Italian-style pizza. The first store opened in Toledo, Ohio, and the chain has since expanded to over 1,000 locations across the United States and internationally. Marco's Pizza prides itself on using fresh ingredients, including dough made fresh daily and a free cheese blend. The chain's menu offers a variety of specialty pizzas, subs, salads, and sides catering to diverse tastes. Marco's has been recognized for its quality and customer satisfaction, often ranking among the top pizza franchises in the country. Marco's Pizza offers a variety of delicious options to cater to different tastes and preferences. Their menu typically includes classic pizzas like pepperoni, Magnifico, and white cheesy, which features a blend of signature cheeses and top quality meats. For those seeking something unique, Marco's also offers specialty pizzas such as the Deluxe, featuring a combination of pepperoni, Italian sausage, mushrooms, green peppers, and onions. Additionally, they provide the option to create your own pizza, allowing customers to choose from a selection of fresh toppings and crust styles, including original thin and thick crust. Marco's also caters to dietary preferences with options for gluten-free crust. Marco's Pizzas offers a variety of non-pizza items to cater to diverse tastes and preferences. Their menu includes a selection of subs such as the Italian sub, which features ham, salami, provolone cheese, banana peppers, and more, all nestled in a freshly baked sub roll. Additionally, they offer a range of salads, including the popular Greek and Caesar salads, perfect for those seeking a lighter option. For a hearty side, Marco's cheesy bread topped with garlic butter and a blend of 3 cheeses is a delicious choice. They also serve wings in various flavors, including hot, barbecue, or plain. To round off a meal, Marco's offers dessert options like cinnamon squares, which are buttery pastry squares topped with cinnamon and sugar. These items provide a satisfying complement to their pizza offerings. Marco's Pizza, known for its authentic Italian-style pizza, has expanded significantly across the United States. As of the latest available data, Marco's Pizza operates in numerous states, including, but not limited to, Ohio, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Michigan, and North Carolina. The brand is particularly popular in the Midwest and Southern regions, and its growth continues as it opens new locations across the country. In terms of reception, Marco's Pizza is generally well received by customers. It is praised for its fresh ingredients, including a unique blend of 3 cheeses and a signature sauce recipe, which contribute to a flavorful and satisfying pizza experience. Many patrons appreciate the emphasis on quality and the variety of menu options available, from classic pizzas to specialty items. Additionally, Marco's Pizza is often commended for its friendly customer service and community involvement, further enhancing its positive reputation among pizza enthusiasts. And those are my facts on Marco's Pizza. Later on in the show, I've got facts on Amtrak. All right, and now it's time for the return of Oasis Aquatics featured fish. Tonight, we are going to show off my personal fish collection from our sponsor, Oasis Aquatics. Now, normally, I would play the Oasis Aquatics commercial to start the Oasis Aquatics featured fish segment, but we're going to debut the new Oasis Aquatics commercial tomorrow night on the 250th episode of Aquatic Wetline. And I actually took videos of the fish that I was going to show off tonight. Unfortunately, for some reason on my camera, when I went to upload the videos to my desktop, for some reason it would not upload to OneDrive, and I had to just pick some pictures that I had online saved from the fish that I got from Oasis Aquatics. But that's okay. Next week, it's the 125th episode of Saturday Live. It's also the thankful Saturday Live. So next week, we'll have videos of my fish from Oasis Aquatics. But tonight, I just want to show you some images of some of my fish from Oasis Aquatics. Up first, got a beautiful orange Singu pike cichlid. This is my favorite Crenchus cichlid of all time. And when I got him, he was about 3 inches, and now he's a good 5 inches, and he's starting to get nice and thick. Thick. He's starting to get wide. So he's getting that big pike cichlid size that I like, and he's got an intense orange coloration, which is cool. Usually orange pikes, they lose their orange color when they mature, but mine has kept it a lot, so I'm really happy about that. Here he is again, next to a 5-inch 4-line catfish. So you can see how big my orange Singu pike is getting. And what I really like about my orange Singu pike is he's a pike that actually eats everything from flakes to pellets to market shrimp to tilapia and earthworms. So that goes to show you how healthy Oasis Aquatics fish are. They're going to be up and running as an online fish business really soon. Here is my mouth brooding Severum next to my female jaguar cichlid. As you can see, the mouth brooding Severums are beautiful. They are an amazing looking fish. And finally, we've got my rock-keel Severum that I got from Oasis Aquatics. This is a very beautiful male rock-keel Severum. You can tell it's a male by those worm-like markings on the face. Very, very beautiful fish. Next Saturday, I will have videos of my fish from Oasis Aquatics. So that is the return of Oasis Aquatics featured fish. And next Saturday, we will have the videos for you. Now, tomorrow night, we're going to be doing my 250th episode of Aquatic Wetline. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be welcoming Tom McGuire, the owner of Oasis Aquatics, as our special guest. And I'll be showing off my fish collection tomorrow and see what new fish I get tomorrow on the 250th episode of Aquatic Wetline.
Celebrate the milestone, 250th episode of Aquatic Wetline. Attention all fish enthusiasts and aquatic hobbyists. Join us for an unforgettable evening as Aquatic Wetline commemorates its 250th episode live on Sunday, November 17, 2024, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. 6 p.m. Pacific Time on the Real Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. Aqua Alex is thrilled to host this special episode to express gratitude to the vibrant fish-keeping community that has supported the show throughout its journey. This milestone episode features a captivating conversation with our special guest, Tom McGuire, owner of Oasis Aquatics. Tune in to hear Tom's insights on transitioning from a physical retail store to expanding his online sales and aquarium maintenance services. Plus, get ready for the big reveal as Aqua Alex introduces his latest aquatic acquisitions. What new fish will join his collection? But that's not all. Expect engaging discussions on aquarium updates, fascinating fish facts, and a plethora of topics that will keep you hooked. Don't miss this landmark event on November 17, 2024, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Mark your calendars and dive into the celebration of Aquatic Wetline's 250 episodes.
All right, it is now time for one of my new favorite segments here on Saturday Live. It is now time to put your movie and TV show knowledge to the test. It is now time for Guess This. Let's see if you can guess this week's movie clips here on Saturday Live. I'm going to give you hints, and then I'm going to play the 2 movie clips.
Get ready for a thrilling segment of Guess This, the ultimate viewer interactive game where your TV and movie knowledge takes center stage. Join Alex as he dives into a collection of video clips from your favorite shows and blockbuster films. Think you've got what it takes to identify them? Now's your chance to shine. You've got the entire show to make your guesses, so grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's see if you can name that clip. Get ready for a fun-filled challenge that puts you in the spotlight and brings the magic of entertainment right into your living room. Let the guessing games begin. Post your guesses in the comments.
All right, so the first movie clip that you guys get to guess, this is a comedy movie that stars Seth MacFarlane. It's kind of like a kiddish comedy movie, although it has adult humor in it. Can you guys guess it? Well, here's the movie clip.
Hey, Ellen.
Yeah?
Who's that over there?
Well, that's the new checkout girl. Don't know her name. Seems cute.
Yeah, very cute. You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
So that is our first movie clip. Our second movie clip is a movie from, I believe, 2013. It stars Adam Sandler. It is another adult comedy movie. It's not really well received. Not too many people like this movie, but I really enjoyed this movie from Adam Sandler. Let's see if you can guess this movie.
James, you can tell me. I mean, how bad could it be?
What? Okay, she's older. What? Ah!
You fuck your brother?
Oh my God!
Fucking white people. I'm not looking so bad now, am I, Dad?
I'm out of here.
Mom, she's...
See if you can post your guesses in the comments. Later on in the show, I will reveal the answers to this week's Guess This, but go ahead and post your guesses down in the comments below. And now it is time for this week's CRUMBL Cookie Spotlight. You guys know I am a big fan of CRUMBL cookies. So now it is time for CRUMBL Cookie Spotlight.
With over 170 flavors, CRUMBL always has a cookie to help celebrate the sweet victories in life. In case you feel like you didn't have a victory today, here are a few. You put on pants today. You put on anything passing as pants today. You emptied the dishwasher. You know what day it is. You watched a show today. You watched a show about a show today. Your team won the big game. Your team tried to win the big game. You didn't even know there was a big game. The sweet taste of victory. Get yours.
All right, well, CRUMBL has 8 menu items moving forward, and this week's menu had 8 items as well. Some really good items as well. So they had a cherry cheesecake, which is a classic vanilla cheesecake baked over a buttery graham cracker crust, topped with cherry topping and whipped cream. They have the chocolate cupcake, which is basically a sugar cookie topped with fudge frosting. That's actually my favorite way to have a sugar cookie. Snickerdoodle, which is a sugar cookie rolled in cinnamon sugar. pink donut, a vanilla cookie with pink glaze and rainbow sprinkles, lemon crinkle, which is a warm, cakey lemon cookie rolled in sugar and sprinkled with fluffy powdered sugar. For all my Canadians out there, CRUMBL has your maple glazed donut, which is a cookie bursting with brown sugar and drizzled with maple glaze. Pumpkin roll, a pumpkin cookie blended with autumn spices and topped with the spiral vanilla cream cheese frosting and a semi-sweet chocolate chunk. And that is this week's CRUMBL cookie lineup. Remember, CRUMBL is open till midnight on Saturday, so you got a couple hours to purchase from this week's lineup. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on social media, CRUMBL will announce their new lineup for this upcoming week. Well, get ready for history in less than 2 months now, because on January 2nd, we're going to premiere a new network. It's an all-new era of Alex Cardinale, and it premieres with a 4-hour live stream featuring up to a dozen guest appearances from Chef Alex, Aqua Alex, and Detective Alex Cardinale. Hey everyone, Alex Cardinale here, and I'm thrilled to personally invite you to the debut and premiere of the Alex Cardinale Network. The Alex Cardinale Network will premiere right here on this YouTube channel Thursday, January 2nd, 2025, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. It'll be live. It'll be 4 hours live. A 4-hour live stream with special guests, appearances from Chef Alex, Detective Alex Cardinale, WWE fan Alex Cardinale, and Aqua Alex Cardinale. There will be up to a dozen guest interviews. Some guests that will be on the show include Mike Sokol from Sokol Coffee Roasters. What will Mike talk about his coffee business, and we'll talk about his career as a teacher. Plus, we're going to have rapper Ryan Serene on the show, and a plethora of other amazing special guests. What will Aqua Alex have to say? What will Chef Alex have to say? All that and more. Don't miss the loaded debut of the Alex Cardinale Network, Thursday, January 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Pacific, only on the Alex Cardinale Network here on YouTube, which makes its premiere live January 2nd, 2025, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific. All right, let's welcome Chef Alex back to the show, and here is our first of 2 recipes for tonight. Here is my delicious mushroom risotto. I am Italian, and Italians love risotto. And my favorite risotto is this mushroom risotto. And this is a perfect side dish for Thanksgiving. You're going to need 6 cups of chicken broth, or as needed, you might need a little bit more. You will need 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 pound of portobello mushrooms thinly sliced, 1 pound of white mushrooms thinly sliced, 2 medium shallots diced, 1.5 cups of arboro rice, a 1/2 cup of dry white wine, 4 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of finely chopped chives, a 1/3 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese, sea salt, and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Those are all your ingredients. Gather all your ingredients. Warm your broth in a saucepan over low heat. Meanwhile, warm 2 tablespoons olive oil in a large saucepan over medium-high heat. Add your mushrooms. Cook and stir until soft, about 3 minutes. Remove mushrooms and their liquid to a bowl and set aside. Add your remaining 1 tablespoon olive oil to the saucepan. Stir in the shallots and cook for 1 minute. Add the rice, cook and stir until rice is coated with oil and pale, golden in color, about 2 minutes. Pour in your wine, stirring constantly until wine is fully absorbed. Add 1/2 cup warm broth to the rice and stir until the broth is absorbed. Continue adding broth a half cup at a time, stirring constantly until the liquid is absorbed and the rice is tender, yet firm to the bite, about 15 to 20 minutes. Remove from heat, stir in reserved mushrooms and their liquid, butter, chives, and Parmesan cheese. Season with salt and pepper and serve immediately. And that is your delicious mushroom risotto. I'll have my delicious cookies and cream recipe in just a few minutes here on Saturday Live. And now we're going to talk about my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Even though my Buccaneers are on a bye week this weekend, we'll still talk about them. We'll talk about their Week 10 loss against the 49ers last week, and then we'll recap their first half of the season right now.
This is absolutely a team that could once again win the NFC South. Like, I think that everything is right there for them, right? I think Carolina is still a bit away from becoming that team. You know, you look at the Saints, they took a big step back. It's hard for me to think they're going to be consistent enough to win this division. And then the Atlanta Falcons, I'm going to be honest with you guys, had the opportunity to really put themselves as the front runner to win this division after the draft. And, you know, you get the number 8 overall pick and you use it on the player that's not going to play.
I think Baker's the most disrespected and underappreciated player we have in the NFL since he got in the NFL.
The guys we have in Tampa.
Mike Evans does not get talked about in the way he should be. Then the fact that if he plays 3-4 more years the way he's been playing, he's a top 5 receiver of all time.
No, he is. Levante David as well. Another one of those guys in Tampa that gets no recognition. The dude is a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he is.
Antoine Winfield Jr. is now the highest paid safety in the NFL. Obviously, he's been playing since his rookie year, wins a Super Bowl, he's a veteran.
In reality, I always knew that, you know, I want to play back in that defense. Bowles has one of the best schemes, if not the best scheme in the league.
We saw how good we were last year. We can't take none of it with us. Shouldn't be just a division. It's got to be the Super Bowl.
Rolls to his left, looks downfield, still looking, throws the ball downfield, caught, ball! Mike Evans still down the sideline, out of bounds at the 50-yard line. How in the world did Mike Evans make that catch?
Evans again at the 5, muscles his way, touchdown Tampa!
There's not much there, so he'll try the other side. Levante David brings him down inside the 5. What a play from Winfield. Antoine Winfield is everywhere today.
Evans on the left side of the line. Here's the snap, empty backfield. Baker Mayfield flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run. Mayfield to the 5. He's to the 3. He's to the 2. Mayfield lowers his shoulder. Rams.
All right, so now let's talk about my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last Sunday, it was Week 10 of the NFL regular season, and the Buccaneers hosted the San Francisco 49ers. It actually was a back-and-forth game. As a football fan, you cannot ask for anything better. But unfortunately, the Buccaneers suffered yet another defeat last week that now makes 4 losses in a row. But hey, at least it was a close game. It came down to the wire. It came down to the very end. The 49ers won by a field goal, 23-20, which now means the Buccaneers are 4-6. Which is ideally not the start that I was hoping for heading into the second half of the season, but that's okay. The Buccaneers have a bye week this week, so they have time to right the ship. And Mike Evans will be back next week for Week 12 when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the struggling New York Giants. And that should be an easy victory. That'll bring us to 5-6. And then the Buccaneers have an easy schedule after that. But there is one play that was magnificent last Sunday that I want to show tonight here on Saturday Live. I really enjoyed this play. Nick Bosa was about to get a sack on Baker Mayfield, but he was able to elude it. Check it out.
They send pressure. Mayfield evades. In trouble. Stiff arm. Throws. Oh, it's caught! How did he do it at the first down?
I mean, one arm,
Holding. Defense, number 33. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
It's one of the best plays I've seen all year.
That's one of the best plays I've ever seen a quarterback make. And what a...
Baker Mayfield is definitely an amazing player. So now that the Bucs are on their bye week, let's take a look at their first half of the season. The Bucs kicked off the regular season beating the Commanders 37-20. In week 2, the Buccaneers beat the Lions 20-16. Week 3, the Broncos hammered my Bucs 26-7. Week 4, the Buccaneers beat the Eagles 33-16. Week 5, the Falcons beat the Bucs 36-30. Week 6, the Bucs destroyed the Saints 51-27. Week 7, the Ravens beat us by 10, 41-31. Week 8, the Falcons beat us 31-26. Week 9, the Super Bowl champion Chiefs beat us by 6. They beat us 30-24. And last week we lost by 3, 23-20. But at least Week 9 and Week 10 were very close games. We were almost close to beating the teams that played in the Super Bowl, which is why I have high hopes for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think we can turn it around when we come back in the bye week. So next week, we'll preview the second half of the regular season, and I will preview Week 12 against the New York Giants, which should be an easy victory for us this season. The best games of the first half for me as a Buccaneers fan, for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, were the Week 4 victory against Philly and the Week 6 dominating victory over the New Orleans Saints. And that is this week's Tampa Bay Buccaneers Spotlight.
With over 170
and I hope you guys
flavors,
enjoyed the
CRUMBL always has a cookie to help celebrate the sweet victories in life. In case you feel like you didn't have a victory today, here are a few. You put on pants today. You put on anything passing as pants today. You emptied the dishwasher. You know what?
I apologize about that. I don't know why that promo played, but I'm on my tablet, so maybe my finger hit it by accident. But anyway, that is our Tampa Bay Buccaneer Spotlight for this week. I hope if your team is playing tomorrow, hopefully your team will get a victory. All right. If you have any questions you want me to answer, be sure to post them in the comments because we're getting ready for our main event and we're getting closer to the end of the show. So if you have any questions you want me to answer, post them in the comments. And let's see if you can guess our movie clips for this week. Let me replay the movie clips one more time, and then we'll get ready to wrap up this amazing show.
Hey, Ellen.
Yeah?
Who's that over there?
Oh, that's the new checkout girl. Don't know her name. Seems cute.
Yeah, very cute. You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
James, you can tell me. I mean, how bad could it be?
What? Okay, she's over. What? Ah!
All right, post your guesses in the comments. I'll reveal the answers in about 5 or 6 minutes. Let's welcome Chef Alex back to the show for his final recipe for this evening. And it's time for my delicious cookies and cream pie recipe. And I got to tell you, one of my favorite desserts to make on Thanksgiving is a delicious cookies and cream pie. And I'll probably be making it this year for Thanksgiving. I will decide next week what I'll be making for Thanksgiving exactly. But anyway, you're going to need 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese softened. You will need 8 ounces of Cool Whip. You will need 2 cups of powdered sugar. You will need a bag of Oreos, and you're going to probably want to use about 14 of them. Chop them in half or crush them up to you. You're also going to need a little bit of heavy cream, about a half tablespoon of heavy cream. And you will need a prepared Oreo pie crust. Take your cream cheese and your powdered sugar and mix it together in a stand mixer until well combined. Then you're going to fold in your Cool Whip and your Oreos. And you're going to spread that into your prepared Oreo pie crust, top it and garnish it with Oreos. And then when it comes time to serve, you're going to want to chill the cookies and cream pie in the fridge until it's time to serve. When it comes time to serve, you can spread some whipped cream on top and place a full Oreo on top, and that will be your delicious cookies and cream pie. And that is my delicious dessert recipe for tonight's episode of Saturday Live. It has been a blast tonight on Saturday Live. I hope you had a great time. I know I've certainly had an amazing time tonight. But next week is going to be an even better show, because next Saturday it is our annual Thankful Saturday Live, where we celebrate Thanksgiving just days before Thanksgiving. And also next week it is our 125th episode of Saturday Live.
Get ready for a spectacular celebration on Thankful Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. Join us for an unforgettable evening as we celebrate the 2024 Thankful Saturday Live, marking the 125th episode of Saturday Live. Tune in this Saturday, November 23rd at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on the Real Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. Fallen Leaf Sparkles. Delve into Thanksgiving spirit with a treasure trove of fascinating Thanksgiving facts. Chef Alex will tantalize your taste buds with 3 delectable recipes perfect for your holiday feast, including Twix pie, Fruity Pebbles pie, and Mountain Dew glazed ham. Don't miss his final round of essential Thanksgiving dinner tips. This special episode will also spotlight the animal of the world, featuring the turkey and its vibrant cousin, the ocellated turkey. Plus, we'll unravel the history of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and explore the frenzy of Black Friday shopping, with insights from American Airlines. And what's a Thanksgiving celebration without a bit of fun? Welcome our special guest, Tom the Talking Turkey, and enjoy a night filled with surprises and laughter. Mark your calendars and join us live for an evening of gratitude, fun, and community. See you on Saturday, November 23rd at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
I can't wait to celebrate Thanksgiving in 125 episodes next Saturday. All right, it is time for my final set of facts. It is time for facts on Amtrak. If you're scared to fly on an airplane, well, you might as well consider traveling on train. A little bit prehistoric, but it is also fun. Amtrak, officially known as the National Railroad Passenger Corporation, was established in 1971 to provide intercity passenger train service in the United States. It was formed to revitalize train travel after declining passenger numbers and to relieve private rail companies of their unprofitable passenger services. Amtrak operates over 21,000 miles of routes and serves over 500 destinations across 46 states, the District of Columbia, and 3 Canadian provinces. Amtrak offers a variety of services, including long-distance trains, regional services, and high-speed rail like the Acela Express, primarily in the Northeast Corridor. Amenities on Amtrak trains can include dining services, Wi-Fi, and sleeper cars on some routes. As for passenger numbers, Amtrak typically carries around 30 million passengers annually, though this number can fluctuate based on various factors, such as economic conditions and travel trends. Ticket prices on Amtrak vary widely depending on the distance traveled, the service class, such as coach, business, or first class, and the time of booking. For example, a short regional trip might cost as little as $20, while long-distance journeys with sleeper accommodations can cost several $100s. Amtrak often offers discounts for seniors, students, military personnel, and frequent travelers. Yes, food is available on Amtrak. Depending on the route and type of service, passengers can enjoy a variety of dining options. Amtrak offers cafe cars on most trains where you can purchase snacks, beverages, and light meals such as sandwiches and salads. On longer routes, Amtrak provides dining cars with a more extensive menu, offering hot meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. These meals often include a selection of entrees, sides, and desserts with vegetation options available. Choosing Amtrak over an airplane has several benefits. One of the primary advantages is the spaciousness and comfort of train travel, with more legroom and the ability to move freely around the train. There's also the scenic aspect, as train routes often pass through picturesque landscapes, offering a more leisurely and enjoyable journey. Additionally, Amtrak stations are generally located in the heart of cities, making it convenient for travelers to reach their final destinations without the hassle of long airport commutes. Furthermore, train travel is considered more environmentally friendly, with a lower carbon footprint compared to flying. And those are my facts on Amtrak. All right, and now let's reveal the answers to this week's Guess This. Our first movie clip is...
Hey, Ellen.
Yeah?
Who's that over there?
Oh, that's the new checkout girl. Don't know her name. Seems cute.
Yeah, very cute.
If you guessed Ted, you are correct. That was the movie Ted.
James, you can tell me. I mean, how bad could it be?
That's my boy. If you guessed That's My Boy, that is the movie. That's My Boy. And now it's time for Mailbag with Alex Cardinale. And tonight I've got one question from my friend Jeff. And Jeff wants to know, what's my thoughts on vegan turkey? My thoughts are it's probably disgusting. I personally would never eat any vegan meat because I'm not a vegan. I love meat. I love turkey. I love poultry. I'm a meat guy. So I don't know what my honest thoughts would be on vegan turkey. All right. Thank you all for tuning in to Saturday Live. I'm getting ready to set up my Christmas tree. The holidays are quickly approaching. It is my favorite time of year. Thank you for watching this episode of Saturday Live. I hope you had a blast. Don't miss Thankful Saturday live next Saturday. It'll be our 125th episode, and we'll be celebrating Thanksgiving. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and have a great rest of your weekend. The sexy, intelligent Italian-American Alex Cardinale saying good night from Green Acres, Florida, and I approve this episode of Saturday Live. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you next Saturday. I'll see you when I see you. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for watching this live stream on the Real Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Whether you learned about tropical fish, a crime, an American tragedy, or had fun on Saturday Live, your view is what keeps the great content coming. Thank you for supporting Alex Cardinale and watching this live. It's hard to believe we are quickly approaching 11 years together. Get ready for a big 11-year celebration taking place in New Jersey. Special thanks to our sponsor Oasis Aquatics for helping our channel grow.
Looking for quality tropical fish? Check out oasisaquaticsnj.com. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Share this video on social media and let your friends view too. Remember, sharing is caring. Subscribe for more awesome videos. Thanks for watching and stay legendary. Goodbye for now. We will see you on the next live.